Hey everyone, welcome back to Carrots and Olives. My name is Brittany and today I've been waiting all day for this box. So this is the Laban Right to Heal box and it's a grab bag box. Now this is the second version of their whole Right to Heal, and they held this project hoping to cheer everyone who is struggling to maintain the balance because of COVID-19. Now this is from Taiwan and it got here in about 4 days. In the version 2, they decided to offer a giveaway of 2 of their high-end pens to any of 2 lucky people who did buy their version 2. So this is my first grab bag from Laban. I heard about them through Sky Bambi on Instagram and YouTube, and I do have a Laban pen prior to this, and I really like how they write, so that it's a really nice, reasonably priced fountain pen, and I really like their style of pen. So let's get into it. I do want to mention that the 2 pens they decided to give away are called the Skeleton and Abalone. I haven't been following them on Instagram lately, so I don't know if they've already been announced for the 2 people, but we'll see if I'm one of them. Okay, so it comes in this nice paper bag that has all the fountain pens on it. Definitely something that you can use when you are crafting. So I'm probably going to save this bag. They have a thank you note on it. So inside there are 2 boxes and an ink box, and that's it. So the ink, oh, I'm glad it survived. So this is Laban Blue, made in Austria, 30 mLs, a really cute bottle. I don't have any Laban ink, so this will be interesting to see how it turns out. And then okay, so I think this is something lighter. Ooh, okay, so we get sticker, a pen, and this is a twist pen. I will run a test on this in a second. And then, what is this? This one's interesting. It's really pretty. Oh, this is the fountain pen. Okay. So comes with a converter, and I really like this. It's a fun shape, and it's not as long as it looks. It's actually quite short. So here's the ballpoint, and here's the fountain pen. I have not seen this fountain pen, and it's quite light too. I would say the cap has most of the weight than the actual body of the pen. So we're gonna test this one out. I do see that the feed is a little bit off, so hopefully the flow is okay. And I guess there's a couple stickers in there. Oh, there are these bookmarks, and then just an information pamphlet and your guarantee. Nice, nice. Excited to see how those will work. Now it seemed like this box was heavier than this one. So we get another sticker. I really like this one. Definitely gonna go in my notebook. And let's see. This is a fun looking pen. Whoa, this is definitely heavier. It's really nice and fancy. It is a twist pen. I wonder what the refills are, because we all know I like gel pens, but we will figure it out. Unless you guys know what the refills are. Oh, Schmidt. I think that's a refill. Okay. So this is the refill, a Schmidt, and this one, I'm pretty surprised that there were 4 pens in here. Wow, this is fancy. This is a music pen, but that's okay because I used to play an instrument. Oh, what's this? Okay, I thought this was going to be a fountain pen, but it's not. So, oh, so this is the refill. Kind of squeaky. That's odd that this one would have a refill. Oh, this is a smaller, it's like finer. I think this might be a gel pen. That's interesting. Okay, so before we get into the writing sample, let's look. You get a bookmark and another pamphlet. This part came off. That's okay. Actually, these are really nice boxes. I really like these. Okay, so what we got is a gel pen, I'm guessing, a ballpoint, another ballpoint, and a fountain pen, a couple of stickers, and some ink. So let's get into the writing sample. Okay, so what do we have? I have my journal, and then I have my fountain pen journal. This is a Leuchtturm 1917, and then this is just a Nanami Cafe A6 size. So first things first, I started putting my vinyl stickers on this cover. Started with the back, and I'm going to add this one. These two are my artwork, and this one, well, this one's Goulet pens, this one's jet pens, and now we have Laban. And yep, okay. So thought we can do examples with both, because this is Tomoe River paper, and then this one is Leuchtturm paper, which fares well with fountain pens also. Now for pen tests, I kind of kept this to just fountain pens. And this is the page I will be filling out. I am going to ink up the fountain pen. So I'm going to take the ink out and try it. I'm going to give it a little twirl. It seems very vibrant. I wonder if there's shading properties. I really like this color of the barrel of this pen. All right. So I'm only going to turn it once, because in the event that it may not write well, I will be able to kind of dump the ink back in. So I'm just wiping this off. I like that the nib is, I think it's a number 6, so it's not so close to the barrel when filling. Let's get started. So in this book, I document what fountain pens are inked up and my new inks and then my current inks. So the fountain pen that I currently have from Laban is this one, and this one is called the 325. It has the black cap and the ivory barrel. And actually, I forgot to document when I filled this up, May 23rd. So I have not had any issues writing with this fountain pen or changing out the ink. I usually stick to just black platinum carbon ink in here because it writes so juicy and smooth. I've noticed that since I've changed it out to this color, it's a little bit drier, and I think that's just part of the ink itself. Okay, so on to the main event. So I don't even know what this pen is called. I need to look on their website, but let's see if it writes. Whoa. Was it the 20? Is this a flex pen? Okay. I don't know why it's coming out really oddly. I think it's just because the tines are, I don't know, something's weird. Something weird is going on. But it does seem like the nib is, it kind of flexes a little bit. Right to heel. I would say that this ink is not the best for this paper because it's bleeding a lot. I want to say it's a fine. And it needs some tuning, which is unfortunate. Okay, so yeah, I wish it was better tuned, but you can kind of tell it's not. The ink is not the greatest in here. So let's put that aside and let's pull out my journal and let's see how it is in here. I can already tell that it doesn't seem like it posts very well. Really have to push it on there. And even then it's kind of back heavy. So it looks like my feed is off because I see it sticking out. So I think it's something I may have to play around with for a little bit. It seems to write better at this angle than up and down. And it's not scratchy whatsoever. Maybe it's just better onto my river paper. Yeah. I don't know. Probably write with it for a little bit and see if it gets better. Okay, so they do sell ballpoint and rollerball. I want to say this is ballpoint. Yeah, this looks like ballpoint. And it's really chunky, definitely not my style when it comes to the ballpoint pen, but it does seem to write just like any other ballpoint. Then we have this fancy baby, and this is also ballpoint. Actually, it writes a lot more better than this one to me. Maybe because it's just more solid feeling and it's not as long and big. And then this guy, is this a roller ball? I want to say it's a roller ball. Oh, yeah. Okay, this one is different. So I think this is a roller ball. The grip section is actually pretty comfortable. It kind of forms really well to my fingers than any of the other two because they don't really have much of a grip section here. The roller ball with the grip section makes it easier to control. So I can live with this because this one looks more like a gel pen. It's quite heavy when it's capped, and it does seem to post. Yeah, pretty sturdy post, but it's definitely heavy. Yeah. So I could see myself writing with the roller ball than the ballpoint just because ballpoint makes me have to push harder on the page because I feel like it's not as opaque enough, the ink, and I don't like it looking dry. Yeah, so let's me really quickly do the test on Leuchtturm, and I'm thinking that this pen is kind of like semi-flexy and it does not work well with this blue ink on this paper. So I figured I should leave a couple pages for pen tests at the back. So I would say definitely this ballpoint in the middle is smoother than any of the other two, than these two. And I think it's because it's a little bit heftier, and when I write, it just writes really smoothly. I do like the way that the rollerball writes because it reminds me of a gel pen, but you cannot get even lines. You can see how it kind of spews out a little bit of a dot on my letters. Not really something I like. I do kind of like this one. I wonder if I can switch out the ballpoints with the rollerball. So if any of you guys know, let me know if I can do that. And yeah, so I hope you guys found this video pretty helpful. I think it was still a good deal. It was for a great cause, and it's always exciting to get fountain pen mail. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment down below and I will try to answer them. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing because I have a lot more to come, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!